Can we please bring on stage Dhanya C T from IIT Delhi, please?
I am a civil engineer by training, and I try to understand the nature of hydrological extremes, floods, and droughts, the changing dynamics, and try to build early warning systems to predict these extremes. Why we need these early warning system? To put it simply, that we in India lose around 1,500 lives per year on an average just because of floods. If you keep aside the economical damages. And if we know the importance, why is it so hard to build an early warning system to predict these extremes? It's because of the inherent characteristics of this weather system. It's known to be chaotic inherently. As Lawrence, the man who worked behind it in 1963, puts it, even if a butterfly flaps its wings in Brazil, it may even cause a tornado in Texas. So that is the kind of sensitivity the system inherits. And now you know how hopeless my research is. Nevertheless, we try to dig into two important factors which kind of impact the evolving dynamics of this. One is the changing climate, which all of you know. The warming world, the more moisture in the atmosphere, and more sudden downpours happening, the wet regions getting wetter and the dry regions getting drier. That means the wet regions are going to get more floods and the dry regions are going to get more droughts. Nevertheless, in our research, we also saw that these wet regions may not get more floods. In addition to that, there would be more dry spells also happening in that wet region. That means the wet regions may be getting more droughts also. And the dry regions may be getting more floods also, which those regions may not have any absolute idea how to deal with that. Now, that's the first factor. But the second factor is even more interesting to me, how we humans respond to these changes. So, for example, to combat these floods, we civil engineers proudly construct flood protection structures, levees, embankments, and all those things, right? Now, what we saw in our recent research is that while these structures are expected to protect the community from normal kind of floods, when we analyze the data over Ganga and Brahmaputra, we could see that after the construction of the flood protection structures, the community starts moving closer to these structures. Now, what is happening there? The structures do protect us from the normal flood, but if there is a severe flood which certainly overtops this structure, this community which was not there earlier are at risk, and the damage would even be higher. So have we really considered that when we actually try to construct these? So all these kind of factors which are human response, which we could not account in any mathematical framework, that is what I try to attempt. And if you would like to see more about this, we have a website, jalsuraksha.iitd.ac.in, where we dump all these kind of exercises, early warning system we have developed. I'll be happy to talk to you more about that. Thank you so much.